live on both FN Sports. We are going to open the phone lines, especially for Chelsea fans. Your club are signing everybody. If they pass and say a player that can just kick the ball, I say sign him. They will sign him. They are signing players. But first, let's talk about the Community Shield. It's happening today, 3 p.m. It's the Manchester Derby, Manchester versus Manchester United, guys. Let's talk about that game first. So let's start with you.
Wembley go hot. Wembley go hot. The same thing we might about last time. Say Man United cannot win the FA Cup was almost what is going to happen today. I believe Man United is in the play long time, and going into these finals, they are written as underdogs as well. Into this Community Shield Cup, they're written as underdogs as well. But I don't have a prediction for it because I just believe Ten Hag is. And again, Man United are beginning to. They have only 3 centre halves available. Maguire is not, according to them, Maguire is not available. So we have only Lisandro Martinez, Evans, and one other player that could maybe join the team. And in midfield, they're having academy graduates. Casemiro is not looking his best yet, and they've not signed players proper midfielders that could take on the season so far. So I don't know what Man United are doing. They are linked to too many players, yet they are not buying the necessary players they need. Complete the deal for Amrabat. You saw his performance last season. Go for, if Ugarte is not working, go for another player. There's a news I'm hearing now about 4 different players from Burnley and many other clubs. Go for these players. If they are good enough to play as a DM, go for them and perhaps get ready for the season. See, season is start on Friday. You go pay me if we watch Friday match against Fulham, not even today's match. Today's match, we're just talking about performance. If we see them sweat on the pitch, we know that they're ready to go for season. But on Friday, if they lose to Fulham, it will be a problem for Ten Hag. That would be the end of Ten Hag's. That would be the start of Ten Hag's problem.
Okay, John. If you look at that game, it's going to happen by 3 p.m. Pep has been talking about spending and not spending. He has confirmed already that Edison is going to stay. Like he's relieved that Edison is staying. But generally on that game, what do you think will happen today at 3 p.m.? What do you think will happen?
It's going to be a drop-in at Wembley. Okay, let's just.
You are a prophet, so
it's going to be a drop-in at Wembley.
Prediction.
Forget about that one for now. It's going to be a drop-in at Wembley by 3 p.m. Manchester City are going to teach Manchester United a very good lesson in why they are the better side and why they are the 4-in-a-row champions and why they are the soon-to-be 5-in-a-row champions of the Premier League. And that's what it's going to be.
Now, when you talk for FA Cup final.
Forget about that. I'm telling you as it is right now. You cannot look at the both teams on paper. Look at the both defenses. Look at the both goalkeeping staff. Look at the both attacking options and tell me that Manchester United are a better side. They are not. You cannot look at their coordination as a unit and tell me that they are going to come away with something from this match. They are not. Now, the only option Manchester United have is, you have to find what they call, I've forgotten what that caller called it the other day, Nkwatan play. That's just it. And Nkwatan play is not a guarantee for a result in this fixture. It's just
if you look at what happened last season FA Cup, people thought that Manchester City would trash them, but somehow they won that game. Okay, let's see what happens in that game because it's going to be a surprise. For me, I see it as 60-40, not 50-50 game.
No, it's not 50. Nobody is saying it's a 50-50. But I'm saying this as a result of what I've seen Man United play like. Whenever you write Man United off as a team, they will come in and show you character. That's one thing. Even write Man United off, they find a way to get you result. They find a way to put performance on the pitch. You were saying something about Man United will never. That was the word you used. Will never get a result in that game. I told you anything is possible. In that finals, we saw a Man United side that played a different football. The defensive line was okay. We saw a Casemiro.
What defensive line was okay?
Man, the defensive line was okay.
The defensive line was not okay.
It was not
okay. You look at the
Amrabat was top notch.
You look at the equalizer. You look at the other goal. You know that this is a gift.
Now they find equalizer.
This is a gift. Simple and short.
Now they find equalizer.
Simple and short.
You find a way.
I disagree.
You find a way to get the game where you brought in Doku and he created the chance that got you the one goal you had in that final. But Man United were already leading 2 goals ahead of Man City. So I believe in this FA Community Shield, FA Community Shield finals, this game is going to be a thing that Man United will have to put in performance again. They'll have to be on the same sync like how they used to be. They'll have to be in sync with everybody. Everybody have to be on the same flow so they can get a result against Man City. It's going to be tough, we know that, but It's Man City they are playing against, not the angels of heaven.
Okay, let's see what happens in that game. That game will happen by 3 p.m. today. It's going to be a Manchester derby. And Pep has been talking about his players. Edison is obviously staying. He was talking about the spendings. He kept mentioning that other clubs, when they spend, nobody talks about it. But when Manchester City starts spending, that everybody starts talking about it. But now, there is a news that is happening. Bayern Munich is trying to let go. They are willing to let go Coleman, and Manchester City is looking to get him. So, do you think it's somebody Pep loves to get in his team? Because they did probably, because he was talking about Alvarez too. He said that he has said goodbyes to Alvarez. That Alvarez is leaving. That they are exploring the option if they're going to replace him or they stay the way they are for the next season. But the news yesterday is that he's probably going to look at Coleman. What do you make of that?
For me, as a citizen, I wouldn't want Coleman in my team on any day.
Why? Why?
On any day. Like,
why?
Simple.
Supported.
I wouldn't want Coleman on my team any day. Rather than get Coleman, bring back Asani. Simple and short.
Wow. But it depends on what Bayern Munich is telling. Because he's one of the top earners. So Bayern Munich is looking to let him go.
And Man City isn't a dumping ground, so you should go to Barcelona or you should go to Real Madrid.
No, you know if you go Real Madrid, then go PSG. Since now money being problem, then go PSG. Because that's the only place he can play, compete for spots, and still get results on the pitch. But for me, I believe him having a fallout in Bayern Munich as a result of injuries from last season, and looking at the possible replacement. See, there's no, like this comment from YouTube yesterday said, there is no out and out replacement for a player. But I believe there's a level of replacement you get that the team will not miss what you bring to the team. And I think for Man City, they won't get that for Alvarez. But Coleman is not that player to get in. Coleman is a player you bring in when you're playing a defensive line and a counter attack. Now, a team like Man United could fit in. A team like PSG that plays on the ball and also plays on the break could fit him. But a team like Wolverhampton Wanderers
could fit him. If Pep is looking at him, who are you to actually?
Yeah, he could be. You see him. Let's look at some of the antics we've already seen in the market. Some of the antics we've seen is Barcelona coming out on the high of the Euro 2024 final and coming out to say that they are going to sign Nico Williams, and at the end of the day, settling for a Dani Olmo, and they've closed shop for this summer.
Okay, let's see.
Same antics from Chelsea, going to sign Osimhen, and at the end of the day, settling for Omorodion.
And Pedro Neto.
And Pedro Neto now coming in. So
now we talked about. Let's move to Chelsea, because Chelsea has concluded. Chelsea again. Okay, let's get your prediction for that game. Today's game. The FA Community Shield.
City straight win.
What's your score line?
2-1.
2-1. No, so what's your score line?
That's him 2-1. Okay, but to the red side of.
Oh, okay.
Manchester.
Let's see what happens again. If John gets it right again, now I'll be following John to his own church. I want to know the church is attending, so I'll start following him. Probably his pastor is telling him something. Okay, before we go on to Chelsea, let's take this call. Hello, good morning. Name and location, please.
Weekend to you too.
Happy weekend.
My name is Pedro from Ugolafo.
Okay, Pedro. Okay, Pedro, what's your contribution, Pedro?
In that match today,
yes,
it's a 100-0 match. As in, no percentage for Man. As in, the top 50 for my 100-0. So Man is 100%, and Man is 0%. So that match, there's no chance for United.
Okay.
Whether they like it or not, that match is correct score is 4-0.
4-0. Okay, thank you.
Put the money, and you need to go and bank on it.
Okay.
So I have something to come out. People say that I want to sell him.
Yes, that's the rumors now.
How much did I keep it?
They are looking to get him off on loan, then obligation to buy. The club that will get him on loan first. They probably 40, 50 million.
Let them come and collect time and give us Coman now. I like that.
Chelsea, man.
Pedro Neto, sorry.
Yes.
That guy is the only good sign that I have seen Chelsea made now. Next signing not this on the 18 player.
Okay.
It's a good signing. I have been clamoring for that guy. Yeah, and he's a left wing forward.
Yes, he's a left footer, right?
He's a left footer. He plays from the right wing.
He can play anywhere, from the left, from the right. Yes.
He can be helping Madueke. It's only Madueke that we have that is a left wing forward now. So I like the signing.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, Manchester United fans. I don't know if you have City fans around, but if you are a City fan or Manchester United fan, call us and tell us your prediction for today's game. Today's game is happening. The FA Community Shield is happening 3 p.m. today. Okay, let's move to Chelsea. Chelsea has agreed to sign Pedro Neto. Again, Chelsea is always on the news. I don't know how many players they have. I haven't lost count how many players they have actually
10
signed
signings.
this summer.
Don't reach 10.
10.
So it's crazy. So what do you make of that? I don't know. Okay, let's take this call before we move to Chelsea because Chelsea is always on the news. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Name and location, please.
This is Kelechi Daniel. I'm calling from Agbani Road.
Okay, Kelechi, what is your contribution?
Okay. I had the last caller what he said. I called to tell him that he lied.
Okay, you think Manchester United will win?
Yeah, Manchester United would surprise everybody again.
Okay.
In a game of football, you can't just predict just like that because of the result of players you see.
Okay.
So anybody can win. But as it stands now, I'm not underrating Manchester United. They are always trying to surprise people.
Okay.
So they will try and prove themselves again. They are still not Manchester United.
Okay. Thank you very much. What's your prediction?
In that very game, Manchester United will win 2-1.
Oh, wow.
Stand for Q. We did together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. All right.
We are already surprised at Manchester United.
Okay, let's see what happens there. Please call and tell us your prediction about okay. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, gentlemen and gentlemen in the studio. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Name and location, please.
Yes, my name is Onya Vitali Zigweches na Stamford Bridge, aka Wanda Nede.
Okay.
Normally.
What's your contribution?
The person that called now on Alo. He's just dreaming. Because Manchester City will use the annoyance of that FA Cup. What may he fair?
Normally.
What is the prediction for that game?
My prediction, only but is 3-1.
Okay, Man United get goal.
Manchester City gama miracle.
Normally.
Okay, let me ask you about
Yes.
Chelsea. You are a Chelsea fan, so Chelsea just signed. It's just set to sign Pedro and Neto from Wolves. What do you make of that deal?
Good. I need the players. I actually mark out with Man City. You got to go. You know that Guardiola have been dominating England.
Yes.
Are you with me? We need club that can match them. You got to go. I know about if you know about 1-1, about 2-2. The club can match them. Man City is a threat in England.
Is a
You
threat.
got to go. So I don't surprise Chelsea sign players. Even if you we're going to leave to Osimhen again. Yes, I put on Naja. Iman I put on Naja. That is Chelsea for you. That's why Africa love Chelsea. So Nigeria do 100, 80 not Chelsea fans.
Oh, wow.
Others now 1-1, 2-2. We are Chelsea fans. We are proud of Chelsea. So we are going to sign as many as we can.
Okay.
Yes, I put on Naja and I'm mediocre. You put it on my life. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Just reporting.
All right. Thank you about that. Okay. He's predicting that Manchester United
At least he said Man United has a goal. Let's see how it goes.
he has a good there. Okay. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Name and location, please.
This is Josima.
Jesse Ma from Ghana. Okay. What's the prediction for
That
today's
guy
game
won
first?
1 time now. A hot cake. That guy dey play ball.
Okay.
1 time for Wolves.
Okay. The Pedro. Yes.
Yes, he dey play wing. He dey play midfield. Anytime he dey play.
Indeed.
So my brother. Any person wey say now, I got me and me. As my brother say.
Okay.
Because that match, we never know play will happen. If you get your money, you buy your player. If you don't get money, you go to that. You understand?
Yes.
Don't take that talk first. And I continue. Yes.
Thank you. Okay, Chelsea game. Okay, keep calling us and tell us your prediction about today's game and Chelsea. Okay, let's take this one more call before we enter the Chelsea matter. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, guys.
Name and location, please.
It's Bishop from Tansiku.
Okay, Bishop from Transekulu. What's your
I want
contribution?
to talk for pure football this morning. Let's just discuss.
Okay.
Yes. The lady in the house, I understand
It's John.
your
It's-
side and the
hey.
position for this.
Hello.
But let me give you facts and other things now.
Okay.
City, yes, are the best team. There's no team that will playing against City. You know, even the betting side, they will give it to City.
Okay.
But it has not never been that easy with City and United. You know, it's a baby. A baby is not just a match you will come and play this easily. I thought about it in a form. You don't play baby with form. Understand? Let me tell you, since Guardiola came to Premier League, the very last season was able to beat United home and away in the Premier League. Hasn't done it before.
Thank
Look at
you.
the history from Mourinho to Ole. You get me? In fact, that is only played him home and away. It does not be easy. He's a baby. There always the better side, but for the fact that he's a baby, you can't tell me I'm not afraid. City cannot. Any City that is playing United, they're always afraid. United too is always afraid. He's a baby. Anything can pop out. Understand? Baby,
Yes.
blow. Go and watch them in the Inter Milan, AC Milan, Barcelona, Real Madrid. Anytime a baby is near a Clasico, I don't know Anyoma. I think we've now about baby. It's not matter of the form. So if it's today, United can still win.
Okay.
That is the point. City can still win. Just go and take their history, take the record, go back and take the head to head.
Okay.
It's only last season that City was able to defeat Man U home and away. And that last season, Man U beat them in the FA Cup final. Can't take it. Sometimes they win in the FA Cup. It's either they come to Etihad, they win at Etihad, they win at Old Trafford, or they win at Old Trafford, win Etihad and win. Can't take the record. It's there. So you can't just tell me that it's always straight to City because they are them. It's them, but this is the baby. Just understand the baby is a different game.
Okay. What's your prediction?
It's a different ball game.
So what's your
For me,
prediction?
for me now, it's 50-50. I'm going for a draw. My turn is a draw. They'll play a penalty.
Okay.
It's not going to be an easy. I'm expecting a fight tomorrow today.
Okay.
Like you watch game and say, wow, what is going on here? That's what I'm expecting to see. For me, I'm giving to them 50-50.
Okay.
Penalty now.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Okay.
Straight up top, man.
Okay.
Straight up top.
Okay, let's see. It's
Irrespective,
50-50 penalty. He's done his own prediction. Okay, let's stay with Chelsea. Chelsea is now signing this guy, Pedro Neto. What do you think that he's going to be bringing to Chelsea? Let's take this. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, please. Good morning.
Hello.
Please.
Hi, good morning.
Sorry, please, I can't hear you. You are in a noisy place. Please, can you just shift and call us back and tell us your own contribution? Okay, let's stay with Chelsea. Chelsea, okay. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Name and location, please.
I'm Toby. I'm saying Menugu.
Okay, what's your contribution?
The last caller that said, Man won Man City. That thing was dry. You know, Man U do bad everybody.
Hello?
My prediction,
Yeah, what's your prediction? Yes.
Man City 5.
Man City 5. Oh, wow.
Man, you won. As I say, man, you go score one
Okay,
goal.
all right. Thank you.
That
very
one
much.
goal. As I say, man, you go score one goal. That one goal should be the winning goal.
You say Man U 5.
Man City 5.
Man City 5.
Man U 1. Everybody say Man U 1. If Man U first score that one goal, match will end for that place.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Irrespective.
Okay, let's stay with Chelsea. Chelsea signing. What do you think that? Do you think that Chelsea buying all these players? They have Madueke, they have Modric in their ranks. They have a whole lot of players. They have Sterling. They have players. Even Hapama can play from the wing stand. They are buying Neto. What do you make of that deal, also?
See, Pedro from the right wing forward, he's a fantastic player. He's a wonderful player. For Wolverhampton Wanderers, when he comes in, you can feel the electricity he brings to the game. But for the Chelsea side, you have a Kopama sitting behind him in midfield. He cutting in from the right. You have somebody who is smart as well, cutting in from the left. Not Sterling. Sterling can play all around the front, but you don't need Sterling now to be turning around and be guiding the ball. You need someone that could run at defenders and take on, someone that could complete a proper take on. And for Pedro Neto, he's one of those players. Now, on the left side, who do you have there? You have only someone who has pace, but doesn't have dribble skill. You have Noni Madueke, who has the passes, yet for some reason lacks the dribble skill. So I think on the left, they need to get somebody that complements him as well, that could create, like, if you look at Man City, you have a Bernardo Silva on the left, on the right, a Doku or Grealish on the left. You see, Doku can dribble, create chances. Bernardo, Kelvin and the rest can do the same thing on the right. So you see that when you're coming, you don't know wherever the ball is coming from, you're sure that it will get to the box from either ways. So I think for Chelsea now, they need someone to complement him on the left. He has someone that complements the team already in the middle, Kopama and Enzo Fernandez. They could pass balls forward, but you also need someone that could create chances from the flanks to supply the front line that could make Jackson at least. Let's see if Jackson can at least hit a 25 goal
Jackson or
record.
Morodion.
Jackson
Okay,
still
if
plays
you
ahead of.
look at
Either way, Jackson still plays ahead of him.
well,
We'll
probably
see when
let's
the
see-
season starts.
Let's see when if you look at that deal, Neto is I won't say he's an injury prone player, but he has his injury problems. You understand? So if he comes to Chelsea, they have to sell one winger, obviously. What do you think, John?
For me, I don't think Chelsea will readily sell anybody this summer. It has
No.
to be maybe in January or next summer, maybe, just maybe, like we're saying about where Neto is going to be playing in. He could play on the left, he could play on the right.
He plays both wings.
You also have Sterling, who is in that pitch now, irrespective of his inability to take on players. He's also a credible force on the wing, so he could be moving down to the left or staying on down the right. So I think Chelsea have strengthened one unit of the wings. They need to complement on the other wing, otherwise they are going to struggle. Now, if they do not do that, they are going to survive in terms of, okay, play Sterling on the right, play Neto on the left, or switch them. Either way,
So,
they have options now.
What
down
happened
the
to
flanks.
Modric and Madueke then?
Yeah, Mudryk, if you ask me, Mudryk is just a big part player now at Chelsea. He's not
So he's
going
a-
to be a starter.
Yeah, I say it's a waste of money.
He's a big part
See,
player for me
if you're
at Chelsea
playing
now.
against, comparing him with the speed he has, if you're playing against a Man City side where you're playing a low block, you need Pedro and Modric. You don't need Sterling because Sterling can match that pace. So when you hit the ball on a long pass, you see Pedro and Modric running at defenders. Defenders will be shocked at their speed. That's the electricity they bring to the game. So if there's a Jackson who can match that pace as well, joins them in the attack, it's going to be 3 against 2. Because Man City likes to play everybody forward. You're playing against a Tottenham Hotspur, you play this formation, they are playing the high line. It's going to be 3 against 1. You can score goals that way if you have Modric in that team. But if you're playing a high press football like Enzo wants to play,
Yeah.
as Manchester want to play a high press football, you don't need Modric. You don't need Madueke. You don't need all of that. You put them on the bench permanently. We're playing against a Man City that wants to play a high press, a Man United, a Liverpool that wants to play a high press, 1-7-1 formation, 2-5-7 formation. That you only have. They are sure that whenever they are on the ball, they have only 2 defenders. Then play me.
So good signing for Chelsea. Good signing for
Wonderful
Chelsea.
signing.
Good signing, yeah.
You say the silent moves that they come.
If it's silent move, that in Chelsea are signing everybody in this.
No, they
transfer.
no,
we,
I
still
said
we still have Gabriel Mek that is about to come in. We still have a
1
lot of
month
other-
now. Close that
other
Gabriel Mek
signings.
story.
Okay, guys, remember we are live on YouTube at Vote FM Sports. We are live every day at Vote FM Sports. Okay, we have some comments here on our YouTube channel. Bo is saying it's very clear. It is still clear. Chelsea is still the most confused team in England and
Fantastic.
Europe. Yeah. He's also saying Modric may leave before the transfer window closes. I think so. One of them has to leave because you can't have Sterling, Pedro, Madueke, and Modric.
What if it's
Arsenal
selling?
should be looking to snap Modric up.
What if it's
Arsenal what?
selling?
Snap way who? Arsenal to snap who? Come please, oh,
To
leave.
snap Modric.
No. come on.
What if now Sterling they come out?
Somebody have to leave if you ask me.
Sterling.
If
I
you ask
see
me, someone have to
Chelsea
leave.
selling-
They say what do you bring to the table? At this point, Chelsea, even Sterling and Modric, we're talking about Modric. Even Sterling don't bring anything come that table.
I disagree though,
Well-
but it is what it is. He gets what he deserves if he leaves Chelsea right now because he left Man City to go to Chelsea to go and win
Champions
trophies, right?
League.
And it's
and
not,
you
it's
win
not
the Champions
actually
League
going to
with
Chelsea
And
to
he
win
can
anything.
now go to a mid-table club.
Come on.
Mid-table
Yeah,
club.
well, let's see what happens to.
Make come out for England.
Let's see what happens with Sterling and okay, Boy said one more thing about as it is this morning there is Modric to Arsenal rumor. I think that Arteta actually loves Modric. He wanted to get Modric to Arsenal.
Yes,
because
initially I know
then
how they fought
they
to
fought
get
to
him.
get Modric. Somehow Chelsea entered and used money to confuse the board for these guys, and they allowed him to move. I think probably it's one of his regrets because I think that if he has played in this Arsenal team, Arsenal would have been the best for him to develop to a world-class player. You remember he has a clause, a Ballon d'Or clause in his country.
But come to think of it, they come to say that any player with any London club won't go sign, any Chelsea they don't go sign.
For real.
Because
for real.
I believe there was a time Tottenham Hotspur was linked to Philip.
Sure.
There was a time West Ham was linked to this guy they signed, the midfielder from Brazil they signed, Estabao,
Estabao,
and that was why West Ham went for Guimere.
Yes.
So I think whenever a London team is linked to a player, and I think now there's a player Chelsea is also linked to. Brentford was linked to that player, and Brentford is in London, and Chelsea has gone in to sign him. So whenever a team is in London is linked to a player, that's what the coaches or the board is doing. They'll go and get that player.
I don't know what they do
so
at Chelsea.
So they can torment the player.
I don't see what they do at Chelsea, but they are signing. Both things that they are confused and okay.
And I concur.
Call us and tell us what you think about this Chelsea deal. Chelsea signing players. Okay, we have been having some calls saying that they love Neto. I think that Neto is a good player if you look at it because he's a fantastic winger and they need somebody that the people that are above Modric, Madueke have, even Sterling have not really lived up to the expectation of Chelsea and Chelsea board.
You know my issue with this transfer and the way it's playing out is that this is the transfer window. Everybody have their pecking order. You buy the most important player. Look at Manchester United. Let's say they do 1 or 2 more business. Their summer is done. They have these players early. They took them to preseason. They work together and they are ready to start the summer. Okay, you left the core positions and you're buying frivolities. It doesn't all go well. It doesn't look nice on paper, and then it doesn't look well for the fans too. Look at the players they brought in right from the beginning. The goalkeepers. Why are we buying goalkeepers? 4, 5 goalkeepers. Why do you have more than 3 goalkeepers in your side in the first place?
A buy goalkeeper that was needed for the team, and the one game the goalkeeper played they had a clean sheet. They had a clean sheet in that game. Felipe's game had a clean sheet. Then the one they've been signing. The ones now Sanchez they post.
No, I'm telling you, look at he was the one that was in goal for that match, and they
which match? The four against Celtic.
The last game they played.
The last game it was the one in goal. Look at the 2 goals considered in that game. That was
his first game.
terrible.
He kept clean sheet. You go tell us now person one dominate be that. Sanchez has been making those same errors, and people are not criticizing him until this guy came in now and made just one that led to 2 goals. And people are already killing him already. So
okay, let's see
I think they
I'm
have
just
to
calling it as it is, though.
Okay, we have one more comment on our YouTube channel. Bo is saying Neto is a great for any top 5 team. Don't know. Okay, I don't know why Arsenal did not get him. Okay, let's see. Arsenal did not get him. He's moving to Chelsea and he's going to be playing at Stamford Bridge next season. And let's see what happens with Chelsea and all the deals they are signing players everywhere. Then finally for Chelsea, Omorodion and Kono has already moved to Atletico. He has signed his contract to be an Atletico Madrid player, and Omorodion will be soon be moving to Chelsea. We are still looking at the deal with Osimhen is still quiet in all camps. Napoli is quiet, Osimhen is quiet, Chelsea is quiet, PSG is quiet. So we don't really know what is going to be happening with Osimhen and his deal. Is he going to still move to Chelsea? People are still saying that the rumor is still that Chelsea will still go back and negotiate for him, but I don't think so. Maybe let's see what next week is going to develop, because the Premier League is starting on Friday. It's going to be a very lovely week for the football fans. Everybody's going to be enjoying. So we are going to go on a quick short break. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Volt FM Sports. We are live on YouTube at Volt FM Sports. We are going to go on a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk about the Olympics, the lovely game happening in the Olympics and other transfers. Stay with us.
Hello, Enugu. Have you heard? Volt 104.3 FM is granting small businesses in Enugu a chance to be heard and to be known. Let us help you advertise your business for as low as 2,500 naira per spot. And if you pay 50,000 naira for 20 spots, we will give you 10 spots for free. For more inquiries, visit Volt 104.3 FM at 64 Ozobolo Street by ESPS Junction, Enugu, or call our marketers on 0815 628 5384 or 0816 215 5195.
Volt 104.3 FM.
MC for
Giants Inc. presents Jokes and Jives with MC for God. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for rib-cracking, eye-watering, and jaw-dropping entertainment. It's about to be laughter extravaganza. Featuring Gordon's Clint the Drunk, MC Passion, Woman Leader, Forever Comedy, Ariza Baba, Frances, Tweet Parrots, and of course, the man of the moment himself, MC for God.
MC for God, mommy na party.
Date 18th August 2024. Time 7 p.m. Venue the Base Landmark Event Center. Tickets premium first class table for 10, 2 million naira. Executive business class 1.5 million naira. Seats on the table 150,000 naira. Regular 6,000 naira. You can grab your tickets at Giants Apartment, number 8 Onyebuchieze Avenue, Thinkers Corner, Enugu, or Dream FM, 1 Temple Avenue, GRA, Enugu. For sponsorship and inquiries, call 0903-097-3340. Jokes and Jives with MC for God, proudly sponsored by Giants Inc. Official media sponsor, Volt 104.3 FM.
Okay, guys, welcome back to the show. Remember, you are live on Volt Sports on Volt 104.3 FM. We are live also on YouTube at Volt FM Sports. You can go there, drop your comment, join us live, and we are going to be reading your comments live here in the studio. Or you can also call us on the number 0706 048 5853. Come and call us and give us your own contribution about Chelsea, about the FA Community Shield that's going to happen by 3 p.m. today. Okay, guys, let's move off from Chelsea. Let's move to Arsenal because Marseille is back with another bid for Nketiah. Nketiah has already agreed to move, but they have improved that bid down to 30 million euros. Do you think it's enough for Arsenal to accept that bid for Nketiah to move? Because I don't think he's going to be playing much next season in Arsenal.
Yeah, I think it's the right time for him to move. Arsenal are just waiting for the right valuation because, of course, they know Nketiah's quality. So it should be 35 million euros. That should be the right.
They should add more 5 million euros.
It should be 30 million pounds, 35 million euros for Nketiah.
You see how if people keep hyping a player's price. But when I talk about a certain player not getting his proper valuation, people start asking.
So let's take this call before we continue now. So, hello, good morning.
Well, good morning.
Good morning. Name and location, please.
Please, are you people on Facebook?
Yes, we're on
Yes,
Facebook.
we are.
So what's your this?
Volt 104.3 FM.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, you are saying also.
When I was talking about player valuation, Arsenal keep valuing players high price, and we're not saying anything about it. Yet a certain player from Man United, they say pay 35 million, and people are saying he's not worth it.
How many years are left on his contract for crying out loud?
He has 2 years on his contract.
Of which we've entered one.
He has 2 years. This year now, one next 2026.
So it's
pay the
not
35
the
million.
same thing.
And
Nketiah is on a longer contract and he's
it was,
a younger player
was
and he's valued more.
Smith Rowe on the longer contract? Smith Rowe only had 1 year left as well, if you remember, and he was paid 34 million for.
But
Why
his
can't they
value
just
is
cough
for
out?
34
Why can't they
million,
just
yes.
cough out? That's in Fulham or any other person in the Premier League. Cough out 35 million for this player.
I think you have to understand that age matters too. You can't compare
How old is Scott?
Age matters, players
Scotty is
performance
24.
matters too.
Scotty is 24. Smith Rowe is 22. 34 million is not too much to pay for Scotty because he's a workhorse. He can get you results when you don't expect it. He's an utility player. He's a workhorse as well.
Let's not forget that he's currently undervalued by his club.
That is why the
truth.
club tells you if you don't have 35 million,
that's the
leave
truth.
him where he is.
He's currently
Now,
undervalued by his club.
Scott is
He's also
26.
underutilized. He's
Scott
not a
is-
starter.
Scott is 27 years old and he's not a starter. You have to understand
What are we
that
not saying?
everybody has a value for their own player. I can
Simple.
come and value my academy player for 30 million. If a club wants to buy, they will come and buy. But the problem
Fine.
is, okay, Marseille can want to cough out 30 million, it's not a problem. But Fulham might decide not if they are going for Nketiah. They say that I can only pay 20. It depends on the club. It's not necessarily about the fee. It's about the club that is coming for the player.
So
That's
if
just
you,
the
if
problem.
you reach Man United time, now they talk. If you reach Man United time, taxes they day where people don't want to pay. If Man United want to sign a player, you call big price. If another team want to sign a player, you call small price.
Manchester United laid
You are-
their bed and that's
You
how
are
they
Neves.
going
You are
to
Neves
manage.
is another. I did Scotty. No, you are Neves is another example. When Man United went for him, they said 120 million or nothing.
Yes.
PSG went. How much PSG pay?
We all know. Do you now want to tell me that PSG is a bigger club than Manchester
I'm
United?
just saying now.
Why
Why would the tax? Why would the tax now be? So for me now, Edu know what that 35 million. I go talk and make it loud. He's not worth it.
Your opinion.
Nketi, I don't
Your
want
opinion.
that. Okay, no problem, but that's what Arsenal value.
And
But
And Arsenal are valuing
simple
that's
and
the
short.
problem. Arsenal are valuing him for 35 and above. It's just, the worst part is Arsenal are valuing him for 40 million plus. And these people have paid 25 before. You did not agree. They're bringing another 30 now. If you see, if you not approve this 30 million for the guy to go, then I believe Arsenal has a problem.
Personally, I think they're going to approve that 30 million, but you cannot force a club.
You can't force a club to sell a player, and you can't determine the price for the club.
I'm not putting no gun to nobody's
yeah, but
head.
I'm telling you something that your perspective on this matter is off, because Manchester United have built over decades of overpaying for players, and you can't just wake up on a dime and come and say you want to change it. It doesn't work that way.
Ineos don't come, they go change all those things.
Okay,
I disagree. I would like to see them change it.
And remember, guys, only Liverpool that have not really signed any player this summer, so they are the top club that have not really signed a player. Tottenham has already agreed to sign Solanke from Bournemouth for a record player. He's a better player for them. Okay, let's move on to
for 65 million pounds. Very important.
The rumor said that Leicester City is working to get Zaha from Turkey. Okay, let's take this call from Bowie before we continue. Hello, good morning, Bowie.
Yeah, good morning, guys. Good morning. There's war in the studio, but it's beautiful. I think there are basic evaluations of all kinds of players, and one of the problems we've had over the years is how the English league knows how to hype English players for prices that don't make sense. I always say that to today's tomorrow. If you could sign a Erling Haaland for around 50 million pounds, then no other person should be worth 35 or 40 million. It's a very simple thing. You can't be paying 35 million pounds for Nketiah, 35 million pounds for Smith Rowe. Someone that might come in tomorrow and get injured in the first game of the season and not play anymore. You've wasted 35 million pounds. You know, Nketiah, how many goals has he scored? That is worth almost 40 million. It doesn't make sense. If you look at yesterday now, Tottenham Hotspur are almost done with signing Dominic Solanke. Solanke that is costing 65 million now. It's an English man also. Don't forget that. But if you're looking at Solanke at 65 million, you might even be having something to say, because somebody scored 19 goals last season in the Premier League. It's worth it. How many goals Nketiah scored? Did he come to 6 goals? So this whole price tag issue with the English league is funny. It has always been like that. You know, so we can't fault it, but Nketiah needs to leave. So he can, even if he leaves now, he plays for Marseille, he's not going to break into the England side. He just needs to leave to play regular football, which is the dream, you know, of every player. So it is what it is, and we cannot do anything about that. Arsenal, we are still waiting to see if Mikel Moreno is coming through, but Arsenal knows how to waste time in their transfer market. We hope that it will happen sooner. Like I said on the YouTube channel, Neto going to Chelsea is amazing. It's beautiful for them, because Arsenal were rumored to want to get that guy, they didn't get him. Arsenal was rumored to get Modric, they didn't get him. So there are rumors going around gradually that it's possible that they might get Modric to Arsenal on loan, because of the different winger options that Chelsea now have. We will see how that progresses in the next 2 weeks plus. The transfer window is still open to the end of the month.
Yes, that's first. Okay.
And so, like I said, Chelsea fans might not like it. You might like it. You might not like it. Chelsea still looks like the most confused side right now in the world. You can't have a squad depth of 43 players in your first team. What are you doing with them? And nobody's looking like they're going out on loan. You're causing more confusion for the fans, more confusion for the coach, more confusion for the team and the players. Many will not be happy. If you have 28, we can understand. Not 40-something players. The largest squad right now in Europe. What are you doing with it? Now you're getting a certain Samuel Morodion, a Benin boy who's playing for Spain. You're paying that kind of money to make him your starting striker, and the guy does not start in the Olympics. If a player that you are buying to Chelsea cannot start in the first team in the Olympics for under 23, then how is he becoming your first major striker for Chelsea? So when Nozo was saying it's not possible that he might start, Jackson may also be ahead of him, is most likely. But these new coaches, they know what they want, and we don't know what is going on, with the Chelsea side. So we're just looking at everything. Like you said, the league starting on Friday, so everybody needs to put their acts right and put their acts together to see what they want. My issue with Arsenal is still very clear. If Arsenal does not sign an Arsenal striker, they may not win the league. If they win it, they'll be very, 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 very lucky. Osimhen, lastly for me, Osimhen should pack his bag and go to Saudi Arabia. Yes, go to Saudi Arabia, make a lot of money for 2 years, then come back. That's what I think Osimhen should do, because the way he's looking now, he's going to be a forgotten guy. And we might end up seeing Osimhen play on the bench and play a big part for Napoli if he does not leave this time and go somewhere else, then come back with a resurgence.
All right, boy. Thank you for the contribution.
Thank you very much, guys.
Okay. Bo is giving his own. What do you think? What do you think about his contribution? Because let's take this call before we talk about that. Hello, good morning.
Hello. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Name and location, please.
Ike from Star.
Okay, Ike from Star. What is your contribution?
Yes. This is the person that dropped on now. I disagree with him.
Okay.
After the league never start. Never see. Maybe league start now. The club you will think that you will do well. Maybe club that you will be confused. So let's allow league to start. Maybe in the direction every club will be good. Before saying that a club is confused.
Okay.
So I want to know the situation for Osimhen. Just now on my radio situation, because I have somebody that Chelsea have. Maybe they haven't gotten anything concrete, but they have
another striker.
Mind to sign. Yes.
Yes, but Chelsea has not. Actually, everywhere is quiet for Osimhen. They are not bidding for now, so they are trying to complete the striker, buying a striker Morodion from Atletico Madrid. When they finish with that, they can then look at Osimhen's deal again.
Let them try to bring Osimhen to Stamford Bridge. I don't know the reason why they are doing that to that guy.
Nobody knows.
I don't know the reason why that thing happened to him. In short, he's the person that put that condition to himself. I don't know the reason why he signed that 1 year contract last season.
Yeah.
That is where you get it wrong. This thing for now they happen for him. Not sign that 1 year. I don't know the type of agent he have. Collect bribe for him and sign that 1 year. Look at what Mbappe did. Now, what period you want to do Mbappe to do, and Mbappe refused. I don't know the agent Osimhen have. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. I think Osimhen's problem is that contract is signed extension. Yeah. Also, sometimes club will they will just talk to you, please sign another contract. I know you are leaving next season, but sign another contract so that we can get more money for you. They will just confuse you and you sign. If imagine that he has signed that contract, Mbappe refused. Mbappe kept signing 2 years contract with PSG. Simple. He didn't sign more than 2 years. Whenever he is done, he signed another 2 years, and sometimes he sees another 2 years, then he sign another 2 years with them. So he was doing that, and he left for free because he knew that if he signed a 7-year contract, they will be asking for like £200 million for him, and nobody might willing that he'll be stuck with PSG by now. So I think Mbappe and his agent got it right. Osimhen and his agent did not really get it right when they signed that contract. Probably they didn't think it that way. Yeah. But it happens in football. That is football for you. Okay, let's stay with Leicester City. Leicester City is trying to sign Zaha from Turkey. What do you make of that deal? Zaha coming back to England. Crystal Palace is looking for that deal again. What do you make of that deal, Enoso?
See, person they call Prince of Palace. Crystal Palace, it was a prince. He was worshipped at Crystal Palace, but yet, if you look at some records, they call him the Man United flop. And for some reason, I don't know why that is. But this guy is a good player. He's a player that when you have on your side, he can create you chances, he can score you goals in tough moments. And after all the things he did for Crystal Palace, all he could end up was, I thought he was going to go to Saudi, but he decided to go to Turkey and play in Galatasaray.
He's going to try this Champions League again.
Try Champions League football again was a good idea, but come on now. Now he's back in the Premier League, and he's trying to come back to the Premier League, and the only team that is coming for him, not even a team in the top.
No top team will get him.
I'm not saying top 6. But come on, from 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Nobody has that deficiency right now in their side.
So from the top 11, top half of the table, nobody's coming from, except for a team that just came back from relegation. So let's start. Yes,
Leicester came back from
just come on now. Come on now.
Well, what is
He,
it?
deserves. I don't know about that. But for me, he deserves more than that.
Nobody deserves more than what they are given at this juncture, at this point in time. He's coming in at the wrong time. There's no vacancy in the order of the top clubs. They all have players in those positions. And Leicester, let's not forget that this is Leicester City. Irrespective of them going on relegation a couple of seasons ago, they are back now in the Premier League. They are a top 10 team in the Premier League, and he's going to have an opportunity to play in that Leicester side, and I think it's a good one.
You're saying top 10, 11 team. Wolverhampton Wanderers is about to let Pedro Neto go to Chelsea.
Yeah, but they're not looking his way.
It could be a plausible replacement for Pedro.
They're not looking his way,
to
though.
groom, say what we are talk about now. Once an experienced player the team, if they allow the young players waiting for that team to learn 18 or 2. Pedro is 27 or so, going to Chelsea, 31 coming in, at least maybe an 18-year-old player that can play from that position can be promoted to the side and learn 18 or 2 from this person.
Well, every club has the way they structure their own. Probably they don't want to buy any person 30 plus. Do you understand? Or they don't want to
give me a football club right now. I'll make them better than
that's how everybody used to thought they will give you now. You go and crash that
club.
Okay, let's move away from Zaha. Fulham is cooking. Fulham is trying to buy Aston Villa. They go Carlos, a defender. If you look at what Fulham are buying, do you think that all this buying, they are still buying to buy Scott from Manchester United? Okay, let's take this call before we talk about that. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Once again.
Good morning. Name and location, please.
Pedro from Ibolafa.
Okay, Pedro, yes.
You people are saying that, I don't know that name, that is saying that Leicester City is not a top club. Remember one time, this Leicester City of a team came from the championship and won the league.
Not
so
the
they are
same
champion. They are former champion. I think they are a top. Yes, I think they are a top club. So it's a good one for Zaha to return there, to show himself again, to show that he's a good player, not that he left.
Okay.
So I'm not agreeing with that guy. He's a top club. Let him come back.
Okay.
Because this Leicester City can come back and finish in the top 10. Let me not put it in the Europe spot. They can finish in the top 10.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, okay. He's an opinion that Leicester, because they are a former champions. Maybe last 5-6 years they won that league. That's miracle. They won that league, and they are probably a big team now. They're not going to be a big team, but they are a good team.
Before they won that league that season, the season before they won that league,
they almost relegated.
They almost relegated, but with what they win, I think they got a victory over all the big teams.
Yeah,
and almost relegated that season. Then the next season they came on fighting and they won the league. Let's see how this season goes. If they get the result against Man City and against Man United and Chelsea,
let's see how it goes.
Have them say,
but irrespective of the results, they are a Premier League club and they are a good team.
Hello, good morning. Good morning. Okay, fine. Okay.
Yeah. About Mario Mas.
Yes.
Yes. Because now, they don't buy no player. Whatever to play for the player, and they are going. They go year up. After the year or they go year for full hand. They go year up. If now we have no criminal rest, they will talk about this. We give our money there with the buyer to keep up. Our future. They mind you, they cry, but Liverpool never buy no one.
They never buy anybody.
That man go year up. They never see the Premier League come. They go year up.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, thank you for all your prediction. Okay, let's move to the Olympics. The Olympics final happened for the men's football. Now, Spain, again, won that game 5-3. It was 3-3 after the full time. They went to the extra time when Spain scored that 2 goals. The man of the moment, Lopez, scored. Who scored 6 goals in this tournament, 6 goals and 1 assist in 6 games. He is, for me, the player of the tournament. Now, if you look at that game, John, you predicted that Spain was going to win. And also predicted that France, because he loves Thierry Henry. I love Thierry Henry too, but now that game, Jonah, it was one of the most beautiful games I have seen in for a while in the national team. How do you make of that game?
Fantastic win. This is what you expect. Yes, I rightly predicted that Spain were going to win, and they delivered for me, albeit through extra time. But it was a fantastic match. You look at the way they played. they were at every single point in time on point, going into the extra time, fighting against all odds, coming, trying to control the game, oppress the opponents, and then deliver a fantastic match. So for me, I'm really happy with that performance by the Spanish side. Fantastic performance from them. Yes, France will have to settle for silver this time around, and then hopefully, maybe next time around get gold.
Normally, I fear that Spain side. I'm not gonna lie, I fear them, but I just love Thierry Henry because I saw the job he did with the French team. Come on, nobody, I'll say this outrightly, nobody could think of what this French team could be like. If now this French team, now this midfield, I'm not talking about the full 11. If now this midfield go this World Cup, at least they'll have more creativity in the World Cup than Rabiot and Griezmann.
I think Olise was the difference.
Olise was just the difference.
Yeah.
You see Mateta, we talk about Crystal Palace now. Say Mateta, we don't know where post they score 2 goals against Man U for Premier League. See Mateta, yes, in the Olympics. Man, Mateta was another. I don't want to use a word that. Mateta was another player entirely. He was on a different level entirely. It was just too fantastic to look at this player and say, wow, this guy is good. He's this good, and we don't see him perform like this in the Premier League. This is the player that plays for Crystal Palace. These 2 players play for Crystal Palace, and you see them play every week, and you're not giving them the respect they deserve. But after seeing them for the French team, you look at Thierry Henry and say, you did a good job by bringing these players together. For me, you get go with Lacazette miss yesterday to say I did there for stone and bottle water. and for yours, I don't just know why, but I believe this is the reason why Arteta had to just throw him off the camp, because this is the player that clear-cut chances, bros, score goals, you don't hold. Your eyes supposed to know where post, even without looking. Blindfolded players like Lacazette.
I think they should have gone for Giroud to replace Lacazette instead of.
Maybe because as Giroud play for World Cup, now they don't want to stress the Baba. I heard they can't carry Lacazette go. But still, even with your blind, I think Lewandowski with a blind foot could score most of those goals. Lacazette keep missing. In the semi-finals, he missed a goal that almost cost them the semi-finals. Yesterday again, he missed a goal that cost. This one, I'm not saying he cost them the final. Plus, why do you keep missing goals that it depends when I talk about Lacazette missing those chances. 2 chances for that matter. 2 chances that almost led to them winning that game, and they almost had a comeback. This is to tell you that they scored a goal, they went 2 or 3 down, they came back strong. To tell you that the resilience of the coach's mentality is imprinted in these players. They came back, they fought, they almost had a comeback, and it ended up in 3-3. I was surprised when I went to the final. I saw the finals 3-3. I was like, okay, fine, we'll get something out of it. That's Thierry Henry, my guy. We'll get something out of it. Then they went into the extra time, and wow, 4-5. That was after the 5th goal was when I officially gave up. But when it was still 4, France were still pushing. Mourinho came in and he was looking. They don't touch you. They fall. Wait till they fall for.
Okay, Spain won that game 5 goals to 3, giving them the gold medal. France finished with the silver medal, and Morocco for the men's football finished bronze medal. Today is final for the women. They're going to take him today too. But the Olympic standing now, USA is still topping with 33 golds and 29 silver, 39 bronze medal. China is second with 33 gold, 27 silver, and 23 bronze medal. Australia is third, 18 gold, 18 gold, 16 silver, and 14 bronze medal. That makes the top 3 for the Olympics. Again, Nigeria have not won any medal in this Olympic. I think that if they go through this Olympic without winning a medal, they should sack all the people involved in this. I mean, the organizer, they should sack everybody. This lack of preparation.
It pained me when I see this girl.
Yeah,
Amusun.
Toby Amusun,
go semi-finals. In the semi-finals.
Yeah.
Come on, it paid me for that.
So Nigeria has not won. It is disappointing for us. We are hoping that in these few days that remain in the Olympics, we are still in some competition that they will do us well and get us. Even if it's a bronze medal, let us get a bronze medal for you. We are about 200 plus million human beings in this country.
Well,
we should be able to be winning something in this Olympics. And finally, Pepe has retired from football at the age of 41. He has played 878 games, winning 34 trophies. He is a legend of the game. Congratulations to him. And this is how we are going to be ending today's show. Remember, guys, we are live every day on YouTube, from Monday to Saturday. Join us and drop your comments. We'll be reading your comments live here in the studio. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Godwin, and I'm going to see you on Monday. Have a lovely weekend.
Hello, Enugu, and welcome to Volt 104.3 FM, where music meets the voltage. Take a break and enjoy the show.
Sports. Alex Iwobi gets the ball out to the left-hand side. The delivery comes in. Oh, it's a goal!
Entertainment. News and politics.
Enugu State's governor has sent us
This is your radio.
Gospel.
And let them have dominion.
The kingdom of God is within people.
Odinibo.
Awesome programs exclusively on
Volt 104.3 FM.
Good day.
That was just really good.